gonna be so many recordings ahead, but I was so excited to play the stage that I decided to throw in an extra bonus. So, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Today, I broke the sound. Oh, there it goes. Hey, there it goes. Okay. I would have been kind of sad if that broke it. Welcome to the Flying Battery Zone! Oh, just listen to this music. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. Well, Act 2 is better. Alright, so, the Flying Battery Zone is a very interesting one in that there's a lot of mechanical stuff around here, as one would expect. Such as these things that act like the Mystic Cave Zone. These little things that you can press and stops the fire. And these little mouse guys. They don't really do much. Fire shield is very useful here. These are mines. They explode if you step on them, so be careful of that. I've died in this exact spot many times. Many times. Many more times than I probably have any right to. Because it's not like it's that hard. In fact, I could see a way you could use the fire shield to your advantage to, kind of dash through it. Oh, also, if you stand on those buttons long enough, the pressure will build up, I assume, and shoot you out. Oh, right. So these little cylinder things are a lot like the Metropolis zone of Sonic 2. You'll notice a lot of callbacks to Sonic 2 on the stage especially. This is a interesting one though. This little like snake mabob. It doesn't hurt you unless you ram your head into like a ceiling, and then it'll crush you to death. So don't do that. But yeah, gotta wait for a cycle here. There we go. I've also been picking up a bunch of speedrunning terminology after watching a bunch of AGDQ, so don't mind me. Alright, so you can stand on that, and it bounces you into the ceiling, but there's no reason for it. Now, there are a bunch of these fake egg things that I'm sure you recognize that always have animals trapped in them. Oh, yeah, that thing hurts you. I forgot about that. And you can slide up it to defy gravity in every way, shape, and form. And I believe you can actually manipulate which way you go, but just by holding the left and right, as opposed to trying to time it. But I'm not entirely certain of that. Either way, we have 12 lives now. Hop over that. Over the mines, which honestly are a very minimal threat as long as you remember to keep moving. Because, you know, this is Sonic game. You should be. And that was a magnet, and that's a little spirally thing, and then it drops you down here. Oh yeah, they like to put a little spike ball there just to screw you. Alright, and now you can just run through them because you have invincibility. Kill a bunch of enemies. Don't get crushed by that because I don't believe invincibility works against it. And hop onto this. You kind of have a little bit of gravity on it. It's very odd and awkward. But and if you run out through here, this thing collapses and you find yourself down here. Now this ball will not move, so don't try. I don't believe these can crush you. The other kind can. That looks like a platform, basically. Always be spin dashing. And this is the way you get over the spikes and over the mines, and these spikes are kind of jiggling, but they're not exactly special, they just jiggle. And that's another spring egg thing. Can't remember what they're called. And this is a little platforming section that should remind people of the Spring Yard Zone from Sonic 1. Oh yeah! Those actually like explode a piece of the floor or something. Yeah, there we go. Forgot that was the thing. And if we dash right out here, we find the mini-boss, who is one of these things. Now you just wait for it to flash, and don't spin dash off of him. That's actually the opposite of what you want to do. Or you could spin dash off the opposite one, but honestly, actually the timing's pretty easy. You'll also notice the music for bosses changed when we ran into the Sonic and Knuckles part of the game, because the boss tracks are different. And honestly, in my opinion, better. And the sign fell behind the thing before I could catch it. That one's definitely a bit hard to catch. Not that you want to catch them if you're trying to speedrun the game, but I'm not showing you a speedrunning tutorial, that's for sure. I'm just playing through the game, having fun, showing off one of my favorite games from my childhood. Ugh! Okay, I thought I was gonna run you into the thing. So now we have a lightning shield. And we glitched into the floor. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's like a strat of some kind. Alright. Step on that. Step on this. Don't run your face into the spikes. And this is Act 2, and there's not too much new in this zone, so I will go ahead and let the music play a bit. Okay, so you saw there that there was a little bit of a sort of difficult platforming section with the little spinny thingy. You could get a fire shield, but honestly I think I want lightning. Well, fire, if you bring it to the boss, I think is the most effective. No, we want the double jump. It will make this part a little tricky, but I mean, nothing too difficult. There we go. That's a dead end, so it just had a bunch of mines. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Little mouse guy. Can double jump into that guy, and spin dash to get down here. Which allows us more rings, of course. Get up! Okay. It's like if you stop your momentum suddenly like that, it actually hurts you more than it helps you, I think. Just a guy to kill. Don't jump over these, it's generally not safe to. I mean, you can if you want to be super daredevil risky and stuff, but shoot! And now I have no shields for anything. That's a shame. How did I survive that? That is the question. Alright, well, if we can get 5 more rings before the boss, then I can get an extra life. If I could get 3 more rings before the boss. Oh crap! Oh crap! Okay. And extra life. We now have 13. Go us. I don't believe that will ever crush you against the ceiling unless it's like one of the narrow hallways. That'd be a pretty jerk move, honestly. Hop off this, hit this. You actually want to be caught by this, unlike in the chemical plant zone. Because it allows you passage over to different areas. Such as here. You could spring off that, but there's honestly no reason to. And, save point! Checkpoint, I mean, that's what I meant. I don't wanna... Yeah, I don't wanna do that. Basically, thank you for demonstrating that, Tails. As always, you are very good at dying. Alright. He's cool in the comics, I swear. Okay. Let's hop over this way. Is there anything over the left? Maybe. Nope. Just rings. We now have 1, 2, 3 rings. Yep, definitely wanted the lightning shield here, because being able to double jump into that is really useful. So, this boss, I don't know if you can damage it actually. It's more just avoid the laser as the room shrinks. It's very similar to the Wing Fortress zone boss actually. And it's honestly pretty easy to dodge this laser, but it's also not the actual boss. Surprise. And honestly, if you just hover on one side, then the place starts collapsing or rising up into the air. I've never understood that. Oh, okay. We'll just wait for it. There we go. Could get those rings, but honestly, unless I get to 200, there's not really much of a point. Well, I might have been able to. No, it probably would have just brought me to about 160-ish. And once you're up here, it's time for the boss. I think. Eventually. Maybe. Sort of. Okay, boss time. Oh, actually it's the same music. So, Fire Shield is actually the most useful here. Because if you hop over him, he does that. But you can actually just kind of dodge it. Now, I think there's a way to make him start doing that, and also, this boss is kind of hard to hit, especially with tails around. So now we have this section again. Just need those 4 rings, honestly, but if you can get more, which is very difficult if you don't get that one spin dash. Especially with the left side of the wall closing in, I just noticed. But honestly, it's actually pretty hard to die in this section. And then we wait again. Just rub your back against the wall. It's fine. And then we want to not be in the middle. Or something like that. Yeah, we don't want to be in the middle. Is there a way to make him jump faster if you trigger the fire more or something? Maybe. Knowing Tails will jump when you do, you kind of want to bait Tails into jumping. See if he does it after like 3 puffs. No? He just kind of does it whenever. Okay. I was kind of hoping you'd hit him there, Tails. I'm not gonna lie. Hit him. There you go. So you just kind of hop between these things and sometimes have to activate fire. And there you go. Boss down. He's not that hard. And he flies away. And over here is an egg machine. And that is all for this episode of Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Join us next time when we find out where the heck Flying Battery will crash land, because we all know that's what's about to happen. Until then, later guys.